Well, Pyros, it is almost that time. Almost that time. All my mortar tubes. Yeah. What's left over from my 50 rack that caved in on itself last year. Still saved the tubes, but man, these things are like ugly looking. Like, God. It's just, I don't trust these. Look at that, they just don't look right. And I think that's what happened is the bottom on one of the tubes. I haven't fully inspected these, and I'm not going to use them at all this year at all. I got enough. I think what happened last year is when it went to shoot, it blew out the bottom here, and then the mortar blew in the tube, and the whole thing collapsed. So I don't have all 50 tubes. I know I don't. The rest of them are sitting in here. These ones are all good. I've inspected those. I haven't gone through the rest of them yet. Old school milk crate rack. I made this about 3 years ago. Took all the bases, knocked them off, hot glued it. I don't use this thing in shows. I did a couple times, and then I learned not to do it. And after watching my 50 shot rack blow apart, which was properly made, like these, oh, I'm sorry, like those, yeah, I don't trust it like that anymore. So I just use these for hand lighting, single shots, and I'll just like load some stuff out there and shoot them, or I'll put the rockets in here, or I may even take this apart and just throw them all away. I don't know now. Got these, and another one floating around, and then every single tote here is packed to the brim of tubes, so I'm not too worried if I lose it. Tubes, even more tubes, and then more tubes over here. Here's that other rack I was talking about. So I'm not hurting if I lose them. Freedom rings by Winda. I've been holding on to these for a while. Just do a couple here and there. I haven't done any in a long time. All those are gonna go. More mortar tubes. All types of Roman candles are down in here. Various years. And we got power candles in here from Sky King. I don't even see these on the shelves. Got a few different variations of these: red and white, blue and white, green and white. I think purple as well. Yeah, purple. Or no, silverfish. So I'm gonna do demos on those. Just don't have the actual packaging for them. And some older ones in there, pyramid candles, all kinds of stuff, king scepters. There's a blackjack down there. This is Kushberry. This is from Red Apple. This one is this version color, and I have the other one as well. These are from last year. Yeah, gotta remember to make sure they face these the right way, because I've been like screwing that up and facing them whichever way. These have angles in them, so definitely pay attention to that if you shoot them. A Force sword and a super sword. One is by Maddox, which is the Force, and Brothers has the super sword. I've gone through this thing once before, I believe, in a video, long time ago. It's just random sparklers and smoke bombs and just novelties. These other ones, though, on the other hand, I just recently went through. Did a demo on that one. I'm going to try and do it with it being more darker tonight. Ghosted. Do another one of these. I got a garden spring missing the fuse. Going to put a fuse in there, hop that off. Another one there. Moon Travelers, a windmill, tricky seal. This little boy, though. I used this in my show last year. It was the very first, well, I'm sorry, second thing I hit. I hit a mortar first. This was the second thing that hit. and it hit. You know, I had it hooked up. It hit. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it went out. I got all these other shots that didn't go from last year, and I'm just gonna come down here. You can't really see it too well, but I'm gonna hook onto the fuse line down there, and I'm just gonna get it to go up real fast. Ooh, all whistles. I don't think there's any brakes in this thing. I think it's just straight whistling, so that should be cool. Hopefully it goes again. I don't know. It went. It just went out. It was kind of a good thing though, because when it went out, you wasn't going to be able to hear the rest of the speech, so that was good. So there's fusing there. This one is just multi-miscellaneous firecrackers, bottle rockets, smoke bombs, you name it, it's in there except for mortars and candles, and that's about it. I just cleaned that thing out and put all the random crap in there, firecrackers, whatnot. It's just stuff for anybody and kids to play with. Flash crackers. This one has more cakes in it. Bug-eyed, Ace of Spades, Calamity. My Neon Ninjas, I'm going to hook all 4 of those up. And these boom tubes. This is supposed to be for my wedding show that I did something different, and I still have this saved over. And sitting down underneath these, I've got a Talons and a drum line. Both of those are by World Class, especially the Gorilla Chopper down there. And then got a Foxy for all you Five Nights at Freddy's fans. Foxy by Maddox. That one's going to be pretty cool. And then down here at the bottom, Viper Strike by Raccoon. I tried hitting this in one of my shows and it didn't go. I got a little bit of water damage on the bottom, but I'm going to tape this thing up extra well on the bottom and hope to God that don't all over the place. Yeah, that's that. Don't worry, there's not going to be anybody in my shoot site except for me and my other assistant. We've mapped out the area, a complete safety distance, including all buildings. And we took cars into consideration this year because those kids on the golf carts don't like to listen. Candy bombs and sus shells. I did a demo on this a long time ago, and I remember that I put all the green, dark green is sus, and these light green and other colored ones, these are candy bombs. These are all just these red devil ball shells, kind of crappy ones. Underneath here, I've got more of my miscellaneous mortars, from Black Cat 5s to 5-inch supers, and some dirty bombs. We got cherry bomb. This was from Atomic Fireworks. It's just little 6-shot artillery, nothing crazy there. And then last but not least, a Futurama artillery shell, fully unopened box. I have an open box somewhere else that I've gone through, but this is my unopened one. And then of course, the mortars. And one more thing. The coup de grace. Oh crap, I have too many mortars. Mortars. Crappy mortars. A bag of mortars. Stuff. You name it. It's in here. I got it. There's the other Futurama. There is the cutting edge. What was that? Pure Evil artillery shells. What was these? Oh. When a pyro gets bored and needs a instantaneous fire, definitely don't try this at home. Quick match fused on a mortar shell. For science. There's science. Just to see if we can make it act like a pro shell. We're gonna fire
some of this stuff electronically though. Also, don't worry, I'm gonna put a leader fuse on that, hit that remotely. That other one, hit that remotely. A few other things we're gonna do remotely. Yeah. More fire extinguishers. Oh. What kid doesn't love these? God, if we had smell-o-vision right now. No, no pyro is complete without some fart bombs. No, these aren't your glass vials. Some of my little favorite ones. Little bag in here, you squeeze it and it releases that it's almost like, you know, baking soda and vinegar, and it fills up and then the bag pops and it stinks pretty bad, like a stink bomb. Come on, ain't no pyro complete with that. And of course I got some M800s in here again, my frog tape, and all types of other goodies. And we ready to rock and roll, man. We is ready to rock and roll. Just gotta get some tubes put on the board, and then fuse up some stuff. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start playing around with some smoke items or something. I don't know. Found my brass all. Definitely use this if you're gonna poke any fireworks. Definitely use one of these. I don't know about y'all, but I get nervous touching these fireworks with a pair of scissors, which is a no-no. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to organizing and fusing and start making some videos for y'all to watch. Happy 4th of July.